Oh, things were not looking too good for the group.
Teach you to mess with a Marine.
I come in peace.
That was a premonition, I think, of him with his hands up, right?
Don't you fucking move.
Kolchak's a bit hot-headed towards them, so...
You alone? Anyone else make it?
It all happened too fast. I think it's just you and me.
I can't believe
You
that.
and me, huh? Well, that's just fucking great.
I don't mean you any harm. I swear.
No shit. I'm the one holding the gun. You looking for trouble?
Says the American with the gun. Your friend said, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That is not always true, but if we both want to live, we must fight as one. The sword and the shield.
They're too wordy for my liking. But I'm in.
I mean, what choice do we have here? Yeah. I'm trying to think of other ways we could have handled that. Obviously not bringing Clarice, but the whole medicine thing, I was like, well, that's got to be the reason we found the medicine. Then those other guys took injuries, and then just like that, they're like, okay, well,
I think for 1 second you're trying to cross me. Best believe me.
they're dead now.
Following second you're dead.
I kill vampires. You think I'm afraid of a jarhead?
That looks like our best way through.
One of us holds up the gate. The other can slip through.
Go!
Wow.
Are you okay?
Ballsy.
What do you think? It's blocked. I gotta find another way around.
I think there's a way through. I just need to clear it from my side.
Do it quick. Those things could be anywhere. You got any idea what we're dealing with?
They're vampires.
Not possible.
Possible.
My father once told me, if something looks like shit and smells like shit, you don't have to taste it to know that it's shit. Believe me, they're vampires. We must work together to defeat them.
Yeah, it's beginning to look like that.
Go ahead.
Oh boy.
Thanks.
So I also wonder if those guys are still around in this scenario, then... Wait, why can't I move here? Hello? I'm like stuck. That's weird. I'm trying the keyboard, but nothing. I'm supposed to look at something specific here? No, we're definitely stuck. I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, if there's more people there in this exact scenario, then are we... Like, how does this go down differently? Because this seems very much to be like a one-on-one situation. Holding the thing open, sliding underneath, clearing the rocks, right?
Thanks.
But, I don't know, maybe if there's more, it's just completely different. Okay, there we go. There we go. Give me a premonition here. Fighting off, like, something. Okay, that looked like a good thing. Comrades. So, Kolchak's getting attacked, and he launches that thing, and it lands. That seems like a good sign. For once.
What's the first thing you're gonna do when we get out of here?
Eat.
Hold my son.
Another one of these tablets. R32. Clay tablet depicting a priest conducting a ritual while brandishing a knife. There's a numbered label posted to it. Okay. Something dead. I sat with her. This is probably about his wife. I sat with her in her final moments, telling her how sorry I was, hell-forsaken place, for placing my vanity above our love. When something, the end of everything, I guess that's when she said something, the end of everything. I know something. She made me swear to bury this place.
9 p.m. Something unholy has happened. As I sat with my wife, I noticed something in her hand. Lady Bradshaw's brooch. She must have pulled it from her shirt when she grabbed at her. Turning it over, I noticed that it looked like one of the creatures we'd exhumed from the cocoons. Were these the demons Mary had spoken about? Had Bradshaw known all along what we'd find down here? Then Mary's corpse moved. It was not my wife. It was something inhuman. It leapt at me, and only the bars of the cell spared me from its fury.
Now, this will be interesting to see if they figured out a way to correct
You seem
that.
like you got your head screwed on. So I gotta ask, what the hell made you sign up with Saddam?
It's also got those little symbols there. That's too bad. I kind of wanted to hear his answer there, but guess we're not going to get
Friend
that.
Nick. I like him. He was good to me.
Circumstance. Any other day, he'd put one between your eyes.
Yeah, but he didn't, so... He sees the remember 9/11.
What is the meaning of those markings on your hand?
Oh,
To
shit.
honor the dead. It's the reason I fight.
It's as good a reason as any.
It's a damn good reason. The only reason.
I have no grievance with you.
Maybe you need to switch on the news.
Listen. There was a man once who built his house on the banks of a river. When the floods came, his wall washed away. When the droughts came, the water dried up and the man was thirsty. All day, the insects bit this man's flesh. Yet each night, he says to his wife, "We have all the fish we can eat." Your people chose this war, Jason.
I think you need to give your mouth some rest.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's touchy. Oh no. This has got to be the premonition, right? We got to get ready to throw. Damn. Probably just like mosquito bites, Dan. Gotta be careful! Holy shit! That was not the premonition. You're welcome.
I say we get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe that could have went down a different way, but either way, we're both here. That's always good. Trying to see if there's anything happening here. It doesn't seem like there is, though. Excuse me, Mr. Kolchak. Bye-bye.
Looks to me like a medical bay.
This could come in handy.
If you want to stick 60-year-old explosive in your back, be my guest.
Well, I guess we're doing it.
Those chemical weapons are close, right?
These are the statues. Autopsy notes. Specimen contains an inordinate amount of blood in its stomach. Analysis of the blood sample shows high density of adrenaline. Does the organism feed on fear? Oh, instills fear in its victims, gets adrenaline pumping, then attacks. Huh. So maybe we have to... There could be like, you know, at the beginning we had those pulse situations where you have to kind of like be really chill. I could imagine something like that determining an attack. See, now this one's not turned. Huh.
Do you want to hear a joke?
Nope.
Another journal. Camp is in uproar. Workers are missing and Lady Bradshaw blank, but I can guess. She yearns for the same fate but she wants to be something something.
1st of January, 1947, 1 a.m.
So the 30th was when she
A
got...
saboteur has struck
That was
again,
2 days after infection.
sealing us in here. We are hopelessly trapped with those things. All around us, they shriek from the darkness. Crow has set up his machine gun, pointed towards the catacombs. Mary was right. We cannot fight that which does not live. There is only one option now. Bring the whole damn temple down on them. Even if it means bringing it down on our own heads. They cannot be allowed out of here.
Yeah, I mean... Totally understandable. Okay, so here's another set of notes about Mary. Okay. 7:30 now. I don't know what date this is. Temperature and pulse dangerously high. Subject mostly unconscious, occasionally wakes and screams. Sweating sickness continues. Saline supply low. Detected movement under the skin of the abdomen around the location of the adrenal glands. Suggests exploratory surgery, but I fear M might not survive the operation. And then at 8:10, 40 minutes later, temperature's 101.5 now. Subject weakening, more movement under the skin, parasitic organism, time of death, 2013. Okay. So basically all the temperature, the pulse, that was all kind of maintained at like that 100 to 101 range. 160 to 170 beats per minute. Maybe 170 is like the highest that it was, I think. And then she died. Shit. I'm still kind of hoping that there's... I don't know. I'm hoping that there's hope for the others that we saw die, but I don't... That's probably stupid. What is this? What is that? Or like a ruby? A black onyx. Catalog label posted. Believe that black onyx represents eclipses. Is that right? Okay, let's go into some of these for a sec. Tried to demolish the temple, bury the creatures. Journal entry describes how Mary Hodgson came back from the dead to attack her husband. Yeah, okay. Parasitic organism grew inside of Hodgson's skin during the final hours of her infection. This is on its own. The autopsy notes reveal the creatures feed on adrenaline coursing through the bloodstream of terrified victims. That's gotta come into play, right? Has to. And the black onyx being eclipse based. Do we see that somewhere here? Yeah, right here. Represents eclipses. Huh. I mean, obviously we saw the eclipse at the very beginning through the mouth sealing thing. All right. Let's check this room just to be sure. Full check. Come on, bro.
It's caverns.
Whatever's down there, those explorers got there first. Hold up, will you?
What are you doing? You think they're still alive? That's hopeful.
Okay, that
Hope is
actually
all we
gives
got
me
left.
that gives me some hope. Maybe we're not toast. Because I keep thinking of like all the decisions that lead to that, and I feel like we didn't have a lot of control. So who knows? And I don't know if we have the medicine. I want to say it's Nick. It's Dars.
It's funny how you can know someone for years and never really know them. I had no idea my captain was married.
That the asshole you were with earlier?
He didn't make it.
Works for me. One less bad guy to deal with.
Savage.
Your time will come when you'll deeply regret this manner.
I don't carry regrets. This place is a jack in the box. What do you make of it?
It's like nothing I've ever seen.
You see that elevator cable? The explorers must have gone down.
So I'm thinking this is where the premonition of the choking
think
was
they made
from,
it
because
back
it had
up.
kind of that weird greenish glow. So that previous one,
That winch still looks functional.
not so much.
No,
No?
we are not going down there. The archaeologists didn't make it out. What does that tell you?
We're not archaeologists?
Our world is up there, not down below.
Well, there's an army of monsters between us and the world above. They're close. Fired up.
You crazy? If those vampires come from anywhere down there, you really want to find them in their own home?
What I've been doing since I set foot in this country. Get that elevator working.
We're going down into Blight Town, baby. Ready up.
An ancient horror
What a
has
tease.
awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood. Shall we see how many have fallen into shadow?
I guess.
One returns to the light, while the other goes out forever. Poor Eric. Bad luck. But then again, Eric cheated death once before, back on that highway. Perhaps death finally caught up.
See, and Eric's death of all of them, I'm kind of like, what?
Let's hope nothing unfortunate has befallen Sergeant K. Those taken by the Abyss seldom live to tell the tale. As for Jason and Salim, sworn enemies, you cannot seem to bury the hatchet unless that hatchet is buried in a bag. I don't want to seem like an ungracious host, but time is against us. I'll be here to greet your charges as they cross the finishing line, or to bury what remains of them under it.
So he's only highlighting Eric, which that's really interesting. Of all of them, I kind of feel like his. I'm like, what? How? Camp Slayer. Oh, cool. We're going back.